All right. So, how would it feel if when you posted something, you actually got some engagement? If you are somebody that is in business, is handling your own social media marketing, there is nothing more frustrating, would you agree with me, than spending time creating content that you hope your perfect clients will consume, but all you hear are crickets. Nothing happens, right? So, we're going to chat today about how you can instantly boost that engagement. And if you are brand new to the Stylishly Branding page, or maybe you're brand new to me, Ginna Tassinelli, to my space, welcome. I am so happy that you found me. I am the creator of Stylishly Branding, which is a small but impactful, powerful division of our social media marketing agency, Hype Media. And I work with women led business owners, entrepreneurs, experts, thought leaders, coaches, consultants to help you elevate your personal brand on social media in a way that's authentic and actually creates connections and an experience that moves your perfect people into a place where they want to buy from you. That's bottom line. So, welcome to today's marketing session. This is a question that I get constantly is how can I increase my engagement, Ginna? I'm doing everything and nothing is happening. So, I'd love for you to let me know down below in the chat, is this a common struggle for you? And don't be shy because it is for everybody. Okay. So you're not alone. But I'd love to know if this is something that you feel that you maybe need to do a little bit better job at, or maybe learn a little bit more tips, hacks, strategies in order to increase that engagement. Okay, so just let me know down below. And if you're watching this on the replay, please don't be shy because I always come back and I respond to everybody. Okay, let's talk about really quick first why engagement is so important when you're spending time and effort and maybe even money on posting, taking time out of your day to hopefully schedule out your posts, but also to sit down and create content that has intent and has purpose. Engagement is necessary on social media because without the engagement, you're not going to get seen on people's news feeds, in people's news feeds. It's just not going to show up. So if you're not getting the reactions, meaning the likes, the hearts, the cares, hopefully not the angry faces, you don't want those. If you're not getting those, if people aren't sharing your content, if they're not clicking on your content, if they're not watching your content, if it's a video, then what's happening is the algorithm is going to have a tough time giving you space on the platform. There's only a limited amount of space on these platforms. It's not the way it used to be 10, 12 years ago when social media was pretty new and there was a lot more inventory on these platforms. The algorithms change. People really have this thing against the algorithm, but it can completely work in your favor if you do the right things to feed the algorithm. So, before we dive into some of the tips that I want to give you today, I want you to also think about, or I want you to consider your own actions on social media. How are you behaving on social media? Are you just on social media to promote and to dump your own content, or are you on there to actually engage with others, make connections, build relationships? Because if you are using social media in a way that is only for promotional purposes and you're only like literally just posting and then you leave for the rest of the day, I will tell you it's not, the algorithm will not work in your favor. You will be highly frustrated and you're really just wasting your time. So consider how you use social media. You want to use it as a user. And if you're using it for your business, which is an amazing tool to do so, you also want to be realistic as to, okay, if I am just posting promotional content and nobody's engaging with it, and then I'm leaving the platform, there must be something that I'm missing. And what you're missing is you yourself are not using the platform as a way to connect with others. So the more that you can connect with others, engage on other people's content, the more the algorithm is going to be in your favor and then give you space and show more of your content. Okay. All right. And if you have any questions, please let's make this interactive. I'm here to have a conversation with you, even if you're watching this a little bit later on the replay too. All right. So I just told you why engagement is important, right? So you need that engagement in order to feed the algorithm. Therefore, more people that you want to see your content will see it. Okay. Now, if you are, and this could be a whole other training, it's actually something that I do teach inside of my group coaching program, the Splash Marketing Collective. But if you are just putting content out there that is just promotional, you're also skipping a lot of steps where if somebody new comes to your business page or even Instagram or maybe even your personal profile and you're constantly promoting and they don't know much about you, you haven't built that know, like, and trust factor with them yet. So you also want to think about the type of content that you're putting out there. If it's too promotional all of the time, you're going to be missing people that first want to get to know you before they can decide if you are the right person to solve their problem, right? So you want to have a mixture of content that's getting people to know you, to like you, to trust you, and then buy from you. Okay. All right. So let's talk about some tactics that can help you really boost your social media engagement. And this can work across various platforms. This is not just for this one that we're on right now. All right. So number one is be entertaining. I see this a lot, especially with coaches. There's a lot of seriousness because, you know, being a coach, especially if you are a business coach, if you are a mindset coach, sometimes you're digging pretty deep, right, into people's lives. But you don't always have to be deep and serious. So it's really important to add some wit and humor to your post, to your content, to the language. Now, you do want it to also align with your own tone of voice. So you don't want to fake, you don't want to be somebody that you're not, but you do want to add some humor because people come to social media. One of the reasons they come to social media is to be distracted, to be entertained. So some ways that you can do this are by sharing memes. Memes is one of the easiest ways to add humor to your social media posts. And there are various pages that you can share memes from. You can recreate a meme. There's websites that have some really great ideas. Right inside of Canva, if you use Canva for your business, they also have meme templates that you can use. So add memes, and those are fun because they're like witty puns that relate to your industry somehow. And the great thing about these is that when you get the engagement on those and people really, in a sense, start to raise their hand, you know, like they're laughing or they'll say, I can relate to that. Yes, that's so me. Then it's also giving you an opportunity to highlight who from those engagements could be a potential client or somebody that you could reach out to and get to know a little bit better and see if maybe they are a perfect client for you. You can get leads that way. Okay, so you see a lot of memes being used in ads as well. And that is a strategy. I use them in my own ads. There's a reason for that because they attract people. And it's just fun and it breaks down that wall as well, especially if you are intentionally trying to move people through a customer journey, a customer experience of getting to know you. Number two is you also want to create original and really engaging visuals. And so You can do this with memes, which I just mentioned, but also with GIFs or GIFs, however you call that. I'm curious. How do you call it? Do you call it GIF? And if you do, just type JIF down below because that'll probably help differentiate. Or do you call these GIFs? I'd love to know. So use original content, be funny, have fun with your social media. When you're out and about, or when you're in meetings, or when you're just in your home and something funny happens at home, snap a picture of it. Build kind of an album of fun images that tell a story and that are unique and all about you. Okay. Um, Something that I like to try and observe throughout my day is I use my senses. So, if I smell something funky, I might try to figure out where is that smell coming from, and then I'll snap a picture of it and create a post that's kind of telling a story about that and relate that somehow to my business in a way that I know will relate with my ideal clients too. Or if I see something funny, right? Or if I hear something funny. So you want to use your senses also as a way to create posts. And that can be really, really fun and very engaging. Okay. Number 3 is this one. If you've been following me for a while, I'm a huge advocate of, and actually, I would say that this actually needs to be at the top of your list. Create more video content. And this does not have to take hours. This does not have to take an hour. Right now, what I'm doing over these about 15, 20 or so minutes, this is video content. From this video, we're going to cut this video up into smaller pieces and create reels, create short form videos. We can also create GIFs out of this video. So create more video content. Literally open your phone camera and share 3 tips to something on your using your phone camera, and then share that into a reel or into TikTok, or just onto your page. Video is prioritized on these platforms, and there's a really good reason why, because people want to watch more video. So the platforms are going to prioritize the type of content that is going to keep people on these platforms longer. And right now, and it's been this way, I would say probably for a couple years, and it's only getting even more necessary to do, is videos. And now more so short form video, which means like 15 seconds long, 8 seconds long, work really well as well. So try to add more videos to your content. A little hack, if you do not want to get on camera, okay, you don't always have to be on camera either. Say you are going out for a walk. You can literally just take a short video, say like 10 seconds, of a beautiful, I don't know, say you live somewhere where you've got gorgeous greenery. Maybe you're going on a hike somewhere. Maybe you're at a park. Take a short video of that walkway. Take a short video of that hike, and then add music to it by uploading it to Instagram for Reels. Choose one of their audios, and then some captions. That is it. That is a video. Another thing that you could do is go into Canva and just put some slides together. It could be images of you. You could also just do this right inside of Reels as well. Choose like 5-10 images of you, add music to it, and have that play as a video. That's considered video. So there seems to be this misconception that video means that you need to be the one on camera at all times, and you absolutely don't. Okay. And then also just go on Reels or go look at different videos on Facebook and get ideas that way as well. All right. I think I'm on number 4, right? This is a huge one. And I promise you that if you can get into a routine of doing this, it will be a game changer for you, your time management. It'll just be a relief off of your shoulders. And it's to schedule your posts ahead of time. So, how do you do this? If you have a business page, which I hope you do, if you don't, that's okay, but you definitely want to set one up. If you have a business page, you can use Business Suite and you can schedule out your posts in there. You can also schedule out your Instagram posts as well. If you have a group, you can schedule your posts inside of your group. You cannot schedule your posts, however, on a personal profile. Now, there are some third-party apps that you can use to schedule out your posts on multiple platforms. So, for example, one that I love using is SmarterQueue. There's also Later. There is Buffer. There's Hootsuite. One that a client of ours uses that I'm actually starting to really love is called Cloud Campaign. That's another one. And not only can you schedule on Facebook and Instagram, but you can schedule on Twitter, on LinkedIn, in multiple places. So you can really make great use of the content that you're creating and schedule it throughout all of these other platforms all at once. So that's pretty awesome. So try and schedule ahead of time, at least a week ahead of time. That way, you've got, if you maybe block out some time on a Monday for an hour, you can schedule out all of your posts for an entire week. Okay, number 5 is you want to start using trending hashtags, especially on Instagram. Okay, so this is going to help you reach not only your current followers, but it's going to help you engage with people who aren't already following you, because people are using hashtags on Instagram to find their interests, to find tips, to find other profiles that they might be interested in. And so use hashtags in a smart way, for one, but also do some research, do your own research. Go onto Instagram and type in certain hashtags that you would use and see what kinds of posts are popping up. I love to use a tool called Flick Tech. So there's another little hack. Flick Tech is actually a free tool for, I think it's for a certain amount of profiles that you attach to it. And what it does is it analyzes hashtags for you. It analyzes hashtags that you use in your own profiles on Instagram. It'll tell you which ones seem to be the most engaging for you. But I really love to use it because you're able to search hashtags by popularity. And so you can combine a different levels of volume of use of hashtags. So for example, you don't just want to use hashtags that have a volume of being used by like 1 million people or more, because it's going to be really hard for you to get found with that hashtag. So what you want to do is have a good mix of them. Typically, you can have up to 30 hashtags. I'm reading different things lately that, some people are claiming that just 3 hashtags is better than using all 30. I hear maybe 7, maybe 11. We use a good mixture of them, but you want to also mix around the volume of hashtags that you use. So maybe you want to include 3 hashtags that have a volume of 100,000 users or less, maybe another 3 hashtags that have a volume of 100 to 500,000 users or less, and then so on. That way it's a good variety. But hashtags are really important, especially inside of Instagram. All right, number 6 is this is something that is really great to use as a way to not only increase your engagement, but also build your email list. And it's to host a giveaway contest. Now, you want to be very careful as to the wording and how you do this. So do a little bit of research before you actually implement a contest, because there are some rules, but this is a great way to get an increased amount of user generated contests based on how you execute your contest. So for example, say you want to do a contest where you want participants, so your followers, to share their photos using a unique hashtag that you create. Okay. And then not only is that getting people to post and to tag your profile, but to use your hashtag, but it's just going to create this energy around your entire brand. And when that also works with your existing followers, but it will also get new followers to also participate. So it'll help you grow that way. Now, if you can send them to a place to maybe opt in first, that's where you can build your email list. Okay. And so these are some things that we also work on inside of the Splash Marketing Collective, but it's a really great way to boost your engagement and increase your email list. In fact, I'm going to give you some real examples. So we did this last year, I think it was, for one of my own brands, Style Rebel Mama. I also own an online boutique, and I do personal styling and image consulting. And so for my online boutique, I gave away $300 worth of jewelry from the shop. And what I did was I created a very simple landing page. And of course, I promoted it and I offered, so no purchase necessary. You just had to go to this page to opt in to enter for your chance at winning this jewelry glam bundle. It went on for 30 days. I did run some ads. Okay, so you want to be very strategic in how you do this, and you want to work with an expert to help you if you don't know how to do this, because you also don't want to waste money. But we had by the end of the 30 days, we had 3,500 new people on our email list, and we created tons of engagement on the page and Instagram. And now that I think about it, it wasn't last year, it was the year before that. This is something that we do inside of our social media marketing agency for a lot of our clients, especially product-based clients. But you can also do this if you are a coach, a consultant, and give away maybe an hour coaching call with you. There are some really creative ways to do this and to really not only boost your engagement, but increase your email list at the very same time. Okay, so if you want more info on that, just drop hashtag splash, and then we can set up a meeting and I can talk to you more about how that works. Number 7 is if you can partner with a micro influencer or collaborate with others. So, let's say you have somebody that your ideal client would also maybe follow, right? But they don't do the same thing that you do. So for example, for me, maybe it's a tool that my clients could use, like Group Track, which one of my friends is the developer of, right? If I collaborate with Group Track, because that is actually, it's a CRM for social media, that is a great way to increase my engagement and also help increase their engagement by collaborating with others. Do some collaborations. Maybe it's a giveaway. Maybe you want to interview, somebody, a power partner, a power collaborator with your business, interview them on your social media, and then make sure that they do the same for you on theirs. And so that's a really great way to also increase your engagement and bring new people into your space. And number 8, I think I have 2 more. Feature your customers, whether you do it through reviews, maybe they sent you a message and, were excited about something that they bought from you. Feature them and ask them for permission to tag them. That's another great way to boost your engagement, because their space, their network of friends will also see that. And obviously you want to give them social media love, right? So make sure to, or at least try to ask for testimonials, reviews, pictures, things like that you can also tag your customers as well. And number 9, which I touched on just a little bit ago, is go live. There is nothing better. No, I would have to say, I don't believe that there's any better way to really connect with your audience and to help them get to know you better than to actually go live on video. There's, it's hard in a caption and writing text for people to really get to know you. And so if you can step out of your comfort zone, if this is something that you currently don't do, and think about those that are missing out on you by not showing up. Step out of your comfort zone, put a plan together in action where you go live just once a week. And it doesn't have to be for a super long time. This is actually turning into like a 30-minute live, but you could do it for 15 minutes. I would say at least 10 minutes to give the platform some time to send out those notifications that you're live, but go live, have a reason for going live. So provide value, share some tips. Don't make it all about your product. So although I coach people through how to implement tips like I'm sharing with you today, I'm just sharing value with you, right? Because that's how you're going to get to know what I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about sharing value and helping other people in business, other women in business do these things because I know that they work if they're implemented. But I can't sit here in half an hour and actually, guide you, hold your hand through exactly how to do these things, but I can share the valuable tips with you. And so that's what you want to do when you're going live. Or maybe you want to do a tutorial on something. That's also a way to go live. And then number 10 is you want to promote your offers. So I know earlier I said don't only promote, but you still want to promote. If you're in business and you're using a business page, especially, and you're using a professional Instagram, it's for business. People know that you're in business, right? But promote these things in a way that's not salesy, gross. Do it in a way that is offering people value, that is sharing with them what the results are from your offer. People care more about the results than the actual offer itself. So talk more about the benefits versus the features of your offer and share those. Okay. So I hope that this was helpful today. If you want to know maybe how your social media is doing, I'm happy to do a review for you. I do audits all the time. So all you have to do is drop #standout down below and we will coordinate a call. It's a 30-minute call. We jump on a call. I screen share through your profiles and I show you really where maybe there are some gaps in what you're currently doing. And I give you personalized tips on how to really boost that. Okay, so just drop #standout down below and we'll hop on a call. And until then, I will see you next Thursday, same time, 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. Have a fabulous rest of your day. And remember, stay social.